Hello, friends, and welcome to another Modern League. We're returning to Jund Shadow. A very familiar deck list, I think, by this point. We're sticking with the Knight of the Ebon Legion and Monastery Swiftspear as our alternative creatures, along with the standard Tarmogoyf Scourge and Death Shadow. We brought a single Unravel the Aether back into the sideboard here, taking out the what's the name of that thing? In any event, we brought the Unravel the Aether back in because Tron is becoming more and more popular. So we're going to want an effective answer to artifacts. Being able to tuck a Wormcoil Engine, for example, could be the difference between winning and losing. I'm really not very impressed with this hand. I mean, we do have two redraws here, so this is not really our hand, but yeah, I'm not too excited about this, and without knowing what the opponent is playing, I think I'm pretty happy to look for something else. Maybe try and find some Thoughtseize or something. This is keepable. We can definitely work with this. I think we get rid of the... I know we keep. I'm not sure what we get rid of. I think one of the removal spells will ditch. And they're all good for their own reason. I think I'm going to get rid of the Dismember here. Good thing. We get a basic mountain off the top. So we could Mountain Swiftspear swing in. Could also Lightning Bolt the Swiftspear. Alright, so we're going to send it to their upkeep to find out what they're about to draw. We don't necessarily know what they are. We think they're burn, but just in case, we're going to make the draw happen during our turn so we don't get blown out by a Thoughtseize or something, but we can be very certain that they're on burn at this point. Como, open a chest. Alright, we'll get to that when we have a spare moment, my friend. Ooh, a pair of Death Shadows. Okay, I guess we'll Lightning Bolt the Swiftspear and play a Shadow. Naya Cats beats Dredge and Storm. Naya Cats. Sounds like something that someone I know would want to play. I have some friends that are into Cat Tribal. Try and make it happen. Got some Rift Bolts incoming. That's scary. Just attack for one here. We're going to be taking a ton of damage. I don't want to kill ourselves here. If we fetch Shock, we go to 9. And they're already hitting us for 6 with their Rift Bolts. If they send one of these Rift Bolts at Death Shadow, then I'll fetch Shock. I mean, like, Merfolk has 2-drop Lords, and do we call them competitive? So does Slivers. You need that plus... I mean, like, Elves didn't have a 2-mana Lord, and it was one of the better tribal decks for a long time, too. Yeah, you're right, kid. I shouldn't be dismissive of the deck. That's not fair. Hmm. Well, Fatal Push doesn't work very well against that. Huh. So if I Fatal Push the Eidolon, I go to 4, which makes my shadows 9s, which is a lethal attack. So yeah, I push the Eidolon and I attack. They must block. Their Chandra's Incinerator dies. I'm at 4. That seems great. Huh. Okay, I missed that. Well, that's what I get for not reading all the text on that card. I mean, look at all the text on that card. There was a ton. I was familiar with the first part of the text where it reduces the casting cost, but it also hurts our shadow. Good thing our shadow is so beefy. And yes, Elf has 2 mana Lord now. It didn't before, though. Alright, Como, just give us a moment here. We're going to open that chest for you right now. Wow, look at all those play points. 85 play points and conjured currency? Is that kind of like an inside joke? We conjure the currency and that's the 85 play points? Nice chest. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's go back to sideboarding. I mean, a turn 2 Lord. Absolutely. Okay, so we're up against Burn. Not a fan of Damping Sphere versus Burn. Veil of Summer doesn't really do anything. Kozilek's Return kills their creatures, so I mean that's usable. But yeah, generally, like, we don't have a very good burn board. So I think I want to take out the double Dismember, and then I also have these 4 Thoughtseize that I would also like to take out. I guess we could bring in Kroxa. Seems fine. Assassin's Trophy seems like a bad idea, giving Burn more lands to cast their spells. Could bring in a Kolaghan's Command, I guess. I don't really see that we can bring anything else in. We'll just have to keep the 1 Thoughtseize. So Cats relies on their lords. I'm not too familiar with what lords they have exactly. They got to be pretty fresh, right? Like Cats has been something that's been coming into its own just only very recently. People have been trying to do it for a long time, but what was it, like maybe 3 sets ago it started to get some good cards? Nice. 3 mana for +2/+1. They have a Swift Spear, we have a Swift Spear. I'm thinking we'll probably go Swift Spear into another Swift Spear Mishra's Bauble. This Wooded Foothills wants to go get Overgrown Tomb, so we'll play the Blood Crypt first. because we want the red mana. Ooh, yeah, that's gotta die. Okay, we got a land. Good. We'll just play land pass, and then next turn we can Kozilek's Return. Is Kahira a combination between Katra and She-Ra? Is that what's going on? Oh, they're playing into the Kozilek's Return. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage from this Cause Return, but it is going to pay dividends. And no attacks! Oh, that is good for us. Okay, let's go get Overgrown Tomb tapped. Now, I think we want to just go ahead and do this right now, immediately. And then we can even attack in for some damage. Ooh, that's nice. You have to put the card in. I didn't set the MTGO bot to just automatically assume that you were looking for cards. Oh, that's a cool way to do it. Ooh, I'm at 5? Well, the Death Shadow is going to be big. All right, what do they have on top? Oh, they just concede. Nice. I mean, we were at 5, so if they had Damage Spell in hand, they could have drawn something. But, I mean, that scoop makes me assume that that was like another creature or something. I don't know. I think we can keep this. We go Knight of the Ebon Legion into Thoughtseize, which pumps the Knight. I think this is fine. Oh, the Felidar Cat combo. Why not? Okay, so we're up against... That's going to be tough. Okay. Up against Tron. Tron is difficult, but it is possible to beat them with this Jund deck. So let's see here. We want, I think, Blood Crypt first. Eldrazi Temple. Okay. No, deck. No, no. No. No, deck. Whew. Brutal. So they have the Dismember for the Knight. They can Expedition Map, get Eldrazi Temple, and play Smasher next turn. I mean, we can Dismember the Smasher. The Karn is a problem. The Dismember is a problem. The Blast Zone is a problem. So yeah, we definitely don't take the Dismember since they have the Blast Zone. I think we actually take the Karn because we have the Dismember for the Smasher. Yeah, just take one. And we're going to fetch Shock here so that we can lose the amount of life necessary for the Knight to pump up. They do get Temple. And we'll get Overgrown Tomb untapped. Go ahead. Ah, thank you. Selfless Savior. I'm sure that's right. I think that's definitely a good boy. Sending it in. All right, let's dismember that thing. Another Thoughtseize. I don't think we bother with it. I don't know. They have Dismember and Blast Zone. I think I would rather just pump the Knight, get in for max damage. Smack for 5, not bad. Versus Power Plant, so they have one unknown. Thought-Knot Seer, okay, so they can take our Lightning Bolt if they please. They also have Dismember ready for the Knight now. Although, yeah, they'll just do it now, right? Yeah. Mishra's Bauble, that's not good. We can put Lurrus to hand. But Thought-Knot Seer is going to smash us. Well, nothing we can do about that. Okay, we'll pass back to them. And during their turn, we'll do the Mishra's Bauble fetch land trick. There's the Blast Zone. And they've already played the Dismember. Okay, what do we got on top? Fatal Push. I like that one. We'll keep that one. Oh, double Fatal Push. Okay, so we can go Lurrus, Mishra's Bauble, Go Get Swamp, Fatal Push, Thought-Knot Seer. We could even just Fatal Push the Thought-Knot Seer right away, just to see what we would draw. Let's go get Swamp. Tarmogoyf. Okay. So we could just play Tarmo. The thing I like about playing Lurrus is the potential life gain. But they could put the counters onto the Blast Zone. That would basically take their entire turn, though. I think I'm going to play the Lurrus and draw a card with Mishra's Bauble. It's pretty close, though. It looks like they're putting the Blast Zone up to 3. So they'll take their turn doing that. And we'll check their draw. They're drawing another Thought-Knot Seer. Interesting. So will they... They have the land... Oh, no, they can do it all. Damn it. We're not going to have the Fatal Push. Too bad. Getting the Urza's land there is brutal. They just have so much mana. Alright. Well, they can take Fatal Push or Tarmogoyf. They probably take the Tarmogoyf and hope we can't Fatal Push. Alright, what do we get? We got a fetch land, so we can Fatal Push. I think we probably just do that immediately, see what we draw. Maybe we can draw a second thing to play. So we got red and black. We only have a single green. Let's go get another Overgrown Tomb with this. Go to 1. Damn. Okay, pass turn. We can take the Stomp off the upkeep here. Ugh. Pass back. Oh, looks like they got something. Walking Ballista. You had me at X's 1. Good game, though. Alright, so we're going to bring in Unravel. We're going to bring in Assassin's Trophy. Going to bring in Damping Sphere. Colligan's Command. So that's 6 cards. Don't mind taking out Inquisition. Going to want to take out Lightning Bolt. And that's 6. Could potentially bring in Kroxa. I don't think that's where we want to be with this. Let's submit like this. No, we can't keep that. What about this? This is closer. I think we can keep this. And we will. Keep this and get rid of K-Command, I think. K-Command could be really important. No, let's get rid of that. We can go Knight into Knight. Get a Scourge down. Just start going aggro. And hope we draw into some lands here. Let's go get Blood Crypt. And land. Nice. So I think we play a 1/1 Scourge here. It's just going to grow so quickly. And it uses our mana better. Got to think about that mana efficiency. Okay, so they're going for turn 3 Tron here. Or maybe not. Maybe they're going to use a removal spell on the Scourge. Yep. -5, -5. It works. Another Scourge. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Too bad Knight doesn't count other players' turns. That would probably be too overpowered. Oh, wow, they just had Natron. I thought they were going to have to spend time, activating their maps, but now they can use their maps for other things. All right. Fortunately, that chalice doesn't line up too well with what we have. We could... I really wish we had another land there. We could have, dismembered into something, but, I mean, dismember is still pretty good here. Urza's power plant. Oh, they get more mana. Nice for them. Okay, let's swing in. And I can't really play anything else, so we'll just hit 2 past the rest of the turn here. Smack, hit him for some damage. They got a blast zone. And a blast zone. Pair of blast zones. Are they going to have enough time, though, to use those blast zones? Depends on what else they got in their hand. Relic. Yeah, nice try. Lol. Counter your own spell. Yeah, that kills my knight. And we win. Okay. I think we're basically going to resubmit. Just wondering if I want to potentially take out some more 1-drops because we're going to be on the draw, so they can put down their chalice on turn 2. So we're only really going to get the chance to make one drop potentially. All right, let's bring in the Kroxa. I am scared of having too many 1-drops and getting locked out of the game. This isn't Boros Blitz where you can just play your spells and get advantage from them even if they aren't resolving. Okay, we can keep this. First turn, Thoughtseize with a Bauble to check their top card into Kroxa. And then we can maybe Kolaghan's Command, depending on how the play goes. Oh, Assassin's Trophy? Not bad at all. Okay. We'll go get Blood Crypt to start. Mishra's Bauble. Target them. I want to get more information. They have an they have an Eldrazi Temple on top of their library. They are going to have 4 mana. So I guess we just get rid of Thought-Knot Seer here, because otherwise they're going to play Thought-Knot Seer. And they're still a little way from Karn. Yeah, we'll get Thought-Knot, just because we know what's on top. If we didn't know that top card, we might have made a different decision. Not bad, not bad. Swifty. So I'm thinking we probably just Kroxa here. And then next turn we can use Colligan's command to kill the Walking Ballista, have them discard another card. Okay, there's the Blast Zone. So their last card in hand is Karn. That's excellent. Yeah, OP has a Ballista for 1. Look at that tiny, cute little Ballista. So adorable. Shady How, you think we got a ghost? Ooh. Yeah, usually they wouldn't have to do that kind of thing. Just thinking about that Blast Zone. They could tick up Blast Zone and then kill our Scourge, attack for 3. I think I'm just going to leave up Dismember. Kind of hoping they just use the Blast Zone. Oh, they found a Karn. Well, we can trophy something. And we also have Kroxa to get rid of the... oh, no, we can't get rid of Tormod's Crypt, so that's going to work. Mr. Fahrenheit, good morning. Just deciding if I want to take 3 or take 2. Probably take 3, right? And then I can Assassin's Trophy the Blast Zone. Alright, I'm going to attack Karn here so that if they pull a card out of their sideboard, they lose their Planeswalker. And then, and then I still have Dismember here. I only have to lose 1 life if I want to. I could lose 2, but yeah, I can go to 2, go get Swamp, and then Dismember. Yeah. Exciting position to be in, though. This is a pretty good game. Okay, so they do go get a card, losing their Planeswalker. They can go get a bridge or something, stall the game out until we get another Assassin's Trophy. Or Unravel the Aether. What else could they get? They could get Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista would be very good. We would have to find a way to kill that quite quickly. Okay, so they do get Walking Ballista. They could put us to 1 when we fetch. Or we could just untap and use the Dismember without fetching. That's probably the better play. They might want to just hold the Ballista in hand until they can actually do something with it. Now it looks like they might be going for it. Put us down to 1. Nope. Thought-Knot Seer. Okay. Ooh, that's tricky. Because we have to kill that, which puts us to 2. Which means the Walking Ballista can kill us next turn. Alright, hopefully we get a thing that we can cast immediately. I guess we can't, because we're going to be tapped out. Alright, whatever we draw, we're going to lose. Huh, I would have figured that you would have waited till next turn to have a guaranteed kill with Walking Ballista. I guess they still sort of do. Let's draw a card. Don't think that's going to do it. I think we are dead. Because this knocks them down for 3. But the Scourge is still only a 7. So that's not near enough to force them to make bad blocks. And they can just pump the Walking Ballista for 4 here. So GG's. Good game. They can like block with Matter Reshaper here. Yeah. Draw an extra card. Doesn't matter, we were dead, regardless. Good game, though. Well, it looks like we won't be getting a trophy today. We got a 1-lander on the play against the Lurrus deck. I don't mind this as far as a 1-land hand goes, though. We're going to keep it. And hope we find that second land quickly for the Scourge. I think I'm going to play the Knight immediately. And we'll go from there. Dismember is a quick way to get it pumped up. What else we got? Ooh, okay. If we get a shock land or a fetch land, oh, we miss. I was hoping. Oh, that should be a different card. Because we should have played that last turn. Alright, we can Inquisition, which is not mana efficient, or we can play a Scourge. I like using the Inquisition, I think. But then again, like, the Scourge isn't going to get countered this turn. Let's make a tiny Scourge. Alright, first thing, I'm going to check what their... No, I got to do that on their upkeep, because they could be a Thoughtseize deck. Okay. Tiny Scourge. And they have a Fatal Push. Okay, so they'll have an answer to our creature. So let's see here. Lurrus, Fatal Push, Watery Grave. It could be Lurrus Control, or it could be... I guess Mill plays Fatal Push, right? I think it's Lurrus Control. Okay, there's the Fatal Push. Oh, good play. Cling to Dust to kill our Scourge. We have no green mana for Tarmogoyf? Oh, woe is me. Oh no. Alright, I guess we just take their Unearth? Unearth is really good when you're unearthing Tarmogoyfs and Snapcaster Mages. No, JDX. We had a really good game. 3 games in our match, but we ended up getting stomped. Yeah. I did bring the right Jund to the table. This Jund can beat Tron, but we did not this time. Another Tarmogoyf we can't cast. I'm going to Fatal Push immediately, so they can't, like, counter it or whatever. Tarmogoyf, there's the Overgrown Tomb, and the Blooming Marsh, and there's the Snapcaster Mage. So they're going to Snapcaster Unearth Tarmogoyf. It seems good. Well, at least we can play a Tarmogoyf of our own now. And with Dismember, our Tarmogoyf would win in a Tarmogoyf fight. Yes, indeed. Opponent's deck is sweet. Snapcaster Mage, Tarmogoyf, Lurrus. Deck is awesome. Ooh, killing our Tarmogoyf with Abrupt Decay. Good thing we got another one. Opponent's almost out of resources. Smack. Nearly half of our life total gone. Snicker Snap. Not bad, though. Tarmogoyf Death Shadow. Let's go. Oh, no! 5, 6, 7, so we're not quite dead yet, but, wow. Opponent is really good at killing shadows. Okay. So, we're up against a Lurrus Control deck. Sultai. Solgai Lantern. Seems okay. Colligan's Command. Kroxa. Veil of Summer. That's what we're going to want to bring in. That's a lot. 7 cards. Take out Temur Battle Rage. I think we take out the Dismember. Fatal Push is just like the perfect removal spell. Hey there, Chuck. I saw that you were hosting us earlier. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Mr. Fahrenheit. I think that I'm right there with you. I'm gonna might have to try this deck sometime. I'm not huge on control, but getting the chance to play some Snapcasters and Tarmogoyfs in the same deck, that sounds fun. I think Lightning Bolt is mediocre in this matchup. It doesn't kill Tarmogoyfs, but it does kill Lurrus. Oh, Unearth is a great card. It's just I always feel like it's never quite good enough. It always feels like the 61st or 76th card. I really want to play it, but it's just never quite good enough. All right, so we're gonna play Knight of the Ebon Legion into Swiftspear Soul Guide Lantern, I think. Oh yeah. Think about how much better opponent's deck is going to be in a couple months when they get Counterspell. What do you got here? Fatal Push? No, Inquisition. So bye-bye Tarmogoyf. Oh, a Veil of Summer. Using the Soul Guide Lantern right now isn't really going to hit anything of much consequence. I guess we could get the Inquisition with it. Oh yeah, if you're able to hit like a good 3-drop, but some of the good 2-drops are good enough, like returning Snapcaster Mage, Tarmogoyf, Scourge, or yeah, there's so many really, really good 2-drops in Modern. This is anemic. I guess we'll Veil. Just wondering if I want to use this Soul Guide Lantern here to draw a card. I kind of think I do. I really want to hit a land. Another Fatal Push. And the land. Nice. Okay, well, thank you for the good luck, Mr. Fahrenheit. Um, Hope you have a safe day. Thinking call against command, return Tarmogoyf, ask them to discard a card during their upkeep. We could do it now. They're less likely to have a counterspell. Return target creature from the graveyard and target player discards a card. Choose target creature. I want Tarmogoyf and player opponent. Snapcaster Mage. They have a Thoughtseize here. Yep, they're going to go for the Thoughtseize. They can get our Tarmogoyf. Just keep making value. Value, value, value all the time. I'm thinking if they block, we can just pump the Knight, and that kills the Snapcaster Mage. And then we can just play Shadow regardless. We can hold on to the push. I'm not too sure what I'm going to play in Modern next week. I'm getting some requests for Death and Taxes. I want to get back to Yawgmoth. Did you have a request, Chuck? Okay, they are going to block. And, ooh, Village Rites. Okay. That's a cool tech. All right, bye-bye Shadow. And hello Tarmogoyf. They have 2 cards left in hand. Spellbomb. Okay, so we're going to be able to kill their Tarmogoyf and hit them for half their life total. Ooh. Oh yeah, I love the Azurius Spirits. Fantastic deck. I don't get too many requests for it, unfortunately, and I don't get too many views on my Spirits videos, but I do get a lot of positive comments and likes on those videos. The people that like Spirits like it a lot. Yeah, no, I think the Spirits deck is super super good. The evasion is great so that your creatures can, just like hit the opponent over whatever they're doing anyways. But also, I had something in my head here. The all the great stuff your spirits do, they all have enter the battlefield triggers, or they're doing something. Let's see here. I did hear a follow. Maury Klusber. All right. Sorry I butchered your name, but thank you very much for the follow. Okay, do you have a removal spell? You have a push? Okay, they can cling, so they're still alive. They're going to take 5, go down to 2. And we'll make a shadow. So we have 2 lethal threats. Nice. Okay, into game 3. Managed to grind out some value there. Didn't even need to use the Lurrus. I think no changes. Panda Ninja 1345. Thank you for the follow, friend. This is a fine hand. We'll keep. Welcome, stranger. Alright, I'm going to want to start with a Blood Crypt. So I guess we'll just use the Wooded Foothills. Doesn't really matter what land we use since we have the Snow-Covered Swamp in hand. Either one, the Mire or the Foothills, would have fetched our other basic. And we want the Blood Crypt. We'll go get that. Speaking of Resident Evil, I actually just recently finished the Resident Evil 2 remake. Started up a game, I think, last weekend. Played through most of the weekend, just had like the room pitch black, all alone with the headphones on. Great experience, really enjoyed it. What's going on with your Tarmogoyf? It's got the right art, but it's got the wrong border. It would have been really cool if this was the solid green of the old border. I guess that must be available too, right? Not necessarily. Any event. Tarmogoyf down. Unsettled Mariner. You know, I haven't been playing the Mariner in the Spirits deck. Historic is getting Bring to Light. Oh, that's like some exciting stuff. What are you going to put together with Bring to Light? Well, I'm just wondering how I kill the Tarmogoyf. I mean, Lightning Bolt's not going to do it. Soy Guy Lantern isn't going to get the Tarmogoyf low enough that Lightning Bolt will kill it. I see what you mean. Well, obviously I didn't think enough about it. That would have been a way better play. Yeah, that would have been a way better play. If I had seen that, I would have done that. Absolutely. Ice Fang Quaddle. Now, they don't have very many snows, so that's a little ways from Death Touch. I don't really want to trade 2 for 1 here. We're just going to take the 3. I really like the Knight in Shadow because I don't have to spend the mana in order for it to grow, and it doesn't die to Renin 6 or Lava Dart. Thoughtseize. I'm so dead to this Tarmogoyf. Maybe we just go get Lurrus? The funny thing is, if we use the Soul Guide Lantern to remove the opponent's graveyard, Tarmogoyf stays the same size. And if we use the Lightning Bolt to kill the Ice Fang Coatl, Tarmogoyf does not grow. Alright, what is next? They play a forest, they have 2 cards left, and they have Engineered Explosives X is 3, so that'll take care of the Lurrus. And we get Kroxa. I think we still just have to play the Lurrus into the Engineered Explosives so we can get the Tarmogoyf down. So we can have some form of blocks for the Tarmogoyf here. Because when they put this Engineered Explosives to the graveyard, Tarmogoyf is lethal. So if they have Removal Spell, if they have Snapcaster Mage... Actually, Snapcaster Mage is not enough, because we can exile their graveyard. So they need a removal spell from hand. Playing that untapped is interesting. Oh, they're getting the Lurrus. Oh, Mishra's Bauble. What a last card to have. I also missed my chance on Soul Guide Lantern. I should have, when they tried to replay the bauble or something, I should have Soul Guide Lanterned. Got rid of all their stuff. Missed my chance there. Another Peatland. So let's see here. We got the Kroxa to take that card out of their hand. But we really need an answer to the Lurrus here. Let's start by drawing a card. Inquisition. I want to draw another card. Damn. Oh well. Got a Kroxa. Oh, I suppose we're just dead, huh? Because they just attack with both their creatures. Damn. I just kind of dug myself into a hole here, huh? Well, I don't think we really had any way out of it. Good game. I don't know. Like, this one's really close. We have the double fetch, so the Death Shadow is coming pretty quick. But, like, what are we doing if they don't have fetch land? The Scourge, like, yeah, I don't think we can keep this hand. This one's fine. We'll keep this. So let's see here. We got 3 lands. I think we just get rid of a land here. We'll get rid of the Peat. Aether Vial with a Seachrome Coast. Yeah, I could definitely understand wanting to keep that. It seems really good, but what are you going to do for your first 2 or 3 turns? Nothing? Little Kid Luck? Oh, you gotta love a little bit of little Kid Luck. Go for an Inquisition. Okay, so they are humans. Oh, they play Spellbinder. Cool. Probably just take Reflecting Mage. Or Meddling Mage, rather. Don't want them turning off my removal here. I got so many ways to kill their creatures. I'd like to keep it that way. There's a Ziggurat. And there's a Thalia. Okay. Another Tarmogoyf. Kind of like playing Tarmogoyf here. We get punished if they draw land. No land. Nice. Very nice. They have nothing. Okay, so let's see here. They could bring in Thalia's Lieutenant, which would make this a 3-2. Yeah, that's fine. We can attack through that. We got removal spell. Okay, here comes the turn. They Reflector Mage. Oh, no, it's not Reflector Mage. Okay. That Mantis Rider is out of reach of the Lightning Bolt. I think we attack all and then see how they block. We have Lightning Bolt or Fatal Push to grow the Tarmogoyfs. No blocks. Okay. Here comes Reflector Mage, I think. Yep. Ooh, uh-oh. That makes a copy of Mantis Rider, so I think that's lethal. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. I wonder if we had maybe killed the Thalia earlier, maybe we would have been able to get through there. Maybe if we had asked them to discard differently. I don't know. I think Kozilek's Return is pretty risky. We should probably bring it in case they have Auriok Champion. Yeah, we need Kozilek's Return. Let's bring in K-Command. And we're going to want to take out some number of Thoughtseize. You think the Trophy seems good? I'm kind of leery on bringing in Trophy in this matchup. We already have a lot of removal between Lightning Bolt, Dismember, Fatal Push. I mean, Trophy does hit their Aether Vial, but then it gives them a land. Trophy is really kind of like a last resort where I'm bringing it in versus Tron lands or Planeswalkers or enchantments that are going to win the game. Might be better than a Thoughtseize, though. Mr. Rabe, what's up? What's happening? Are you doing any streaming today? Good enough. Kind of want an Inquisition first in case we can hit Aether Vial. And then we can go Tarmogoyf. Oh, cool, cool. We do get their Aether Vial. Nice. And of course, they're going to draw Aether Vial off the top. Nope, just the Hierarch. Okay, so let's see here. Uncharted territory, or unclaimed territory, rather, and Hierarch. Make sure it's the same art. Oh, well, that's good to hear. It can be tough sometimes. Sometimes Magic can be a very difficult game to like. For example, when you draw nothing but lands, gets a little bit like, ugh. Gonna leave Tarmogoyf back as a blocker. Don't think it would do too well if it tried to attack here. Oh my, they're actually going to crack the canopy. There's a lieutenant. So yeah, that's going to buff up that champion of the parish quite a bit. We really need a fatal push to take care of that. Or a much bigger Tarmogoyf. Yeah, that's 5 damage. Oh, the 1/1 Scourge. Alright, we're just going to put up some blockers here. And Lurrus can start bringing creatures back. Maybe we might be able to get some advantageous blocks here. Mantis Rider. Ouch. That sucks. The flying is difficult to deal with. But it is dead to Lightning Bolt. Let's see how they attack here. Okay, we'll just block with Swift Spear. Kill the champion? I guess we could have sacrificed the Lurrus to kill the champion. Death Shadow. Well, that's a thing. Okay. That's one of those Twitch jokes. Yeah, just, you know, kill them. Why didn't you just kill them? Go on. I think I have to keep my blockers back here. Probably would have been fine to attack with Tarmogoyf, but I don't know. Yeah, just attack with Mantis Rider makes sense. Alright, how about Temur Battle Rage off the top? Let's go. One time. Temur Battle Rage. Let's go. Oh, deck. Why? If we attack with Lurrus, they can block the Lurrus with Thalia, so we gain no life. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're dead. Whatever. No, don't like this one. Nope. Mull that one. This is fine. We'll get rid of an Overgrown Tomb. Keep this. Can start Knight of the Ebon Legion. Then next turn we can Thoughtseize to pump it. You know, Knight of the Ebon Legion kind of looks like a Dark Souls character. Alright. Arbor Elf, Forest, they probably are on the Heliod list. Stream Team 3000, what's up? How many times did they mulligan? Just once, huh? Okay. kind of into just doing the Inquisition this turn. I wouldn't say a lot. I think this is my third league with the Knights. I like that they don't cost mana, they don't die to Renin 6 or Lava Dart. So what I mean is, like, you don't have to keep on pumping mana into it to level it up. And then, like, when you tap your third mana, they Lava Dart your Hex Drinker. Okay, take their Spike Feeder. They just have lands left. Oh yeah, the Apparitions. Those are, well, I mean, obviously they're wicked against us. Anyways, I do think that the Knight is a contender for a slot in this deck. I'm not sure that it is the right pick, but I am confident that it is a reasonable pick. Okay, so we know there's nothing to Thoughtseize in their hand. That's unfortunate. Really would have liked to have hit something, because I wanted to play it along with my Knight here so that we could grow the Knight to a 2/3. Yeah, Seize is basically dead. They're just going to play everything they have from now on, right? So, if Thoughtseize is basically dead, we should just cast it anyway. Because that way our Knight does become a 2/3 and can block Conclave Mentor. Stream Team says it's not dead. Because we know they have 2 lands in hand, so they're just going to play whatever they draw every turn. Ah, Ranger Captain. I don't know. I kind of like making my 2/3. If they go searching for Ballista, yeah. I guess that's good enough reason to keep Thoughtseize back. And if we wait on the fetch land here, we can fetch Shock and play a Shock, and that will trigger the Knight, so we can at least have a 2/3 next turn. Yeah, I was definitely considering exactly that line, Kelder. Okay, so they played Plains. Oh no, the Skyclave? Well, at least that's not hitting our Shadow. Okay, so yeah, so they played Windswept Heath, which went and got the Plains. All right, there we go. Well, in this case, it would have just been a loss of 2 life and a loss of a card. And we're going to be able to play our Shadow regardless. Oh, another Knight. Okay. Gevany Township is kind of scary. Yeah, so they all get +2/+2. Dismember, not bad. So we can dismember the Conclave Mentor, so that stops getting them the +2/+2s instead. They only get +1/+1s. They gain life, but we don't have a Scourge on the board. And they have one card in hand, so we can actually Thoughtseize them now. If they had a land, they would have played it. Or no, they played the Gavony Township last turn. Okay. So it could be a land in hand. Alright, let's see what it is. Okay, Conclave Mentor, get that. I'm expecting no blocks. Okay. Okay, so Knight should already be getting pumped because we played Overgrown Tomb and Thoughtseize. And we can dismember the Conclave Mentor when they try and Township. We also have the option of having a 5/6 Death Touch, Knight of the Ebon Legion. Okay, so they are swinging with all. This puts us to 6. We get rid of the Conclave Mentor. Oh man, this might... I think we might be dead because of the way we played this out. That's true, it does pump when we damage our opponent, but only once. The attack might have been super bad there. And then not dismembering on our turn might have also been a mistake. Because, yeah, this is lethal. We have to dismember. And then, like, they don't have to do anything here. They don't have to activate the Township. And when we try to dismember the Conclave Mentor, they activate the Township in response. It's not coming back to our turn. The opponent has us. Yeah, we needed to dismember on our turn. I thought, hey, it's an instant, we can wait. But we couldn't actually wait. Just because something's an instant doesn't mean you have to or even should wait as long as possible. This is one example here where we die because we waited on Dismember. We've already blocked, so Dismember on Skyclave isn't going to do anything. Yeah. So yeah, just mess this one up. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and put that one down as a punt. Bring the Kozilek's Return. I thought it was 6. Because the what's name, the creature that I was targeting was still going to come through for 1. I'm not going to be changing very much about the deck here. I'm just going to bring in the 2 Kozilek's returns, and that's it. Going to want the Temur Battle Rages, keep those. Oops. Wrong button. I wanted this one. K-Command is okay. I mean, if they have Ballista on the board, we're already pretty much dead. And we already have to take out cards for the Kozilek's return before we can really consider the Kolaghan's Command. We got 40 seconds left to take out 2 cards. Come on. I got to cut some Scourges. Yeah. I wouldn't want to cut them all, but I could see cutting a couple Scourges. Because it is going to be pretty hard to keep them on the board. Yeah, ideally we want to pressure them. Ooh, this is terrible. Not keeping that. Yeah, okay, we can keep this. Swift Spear into Thoughtseize. Get rid of, I think, a Peatland here. Alright. Oh, Utopia Sprawl. That's a bird we can't bolt. Ooh, got them before they could Veil of Summer. Basic Mountain is pretty stock. Most lists have 1 mountain, 1 swamp. Yeah, take the path and just burn them out. It's probably the better way to go about it, you're right. Now path is just going to be like a free swords. Okay. Well, they're still looking. Let's see here. So that forest check. Veil of Summer. Utopia Sprawl check. Okay. Come on, deck. You can do better than that. Okay. Need some spells. Come on, spells, spells, spells. Let's go, creatures and stuff and things. Oh, they only have lands in hand. But not like we have anything. We have nothing to do. And even when we play the Lurrus, we have nothing to bring back with it. Ah, well, we'll draw something amazing next turn. It'll be fine. Alright, so they played Canopy there, right? Yep, Canopy and draw a card. Auriok Champion, that's a good one. That's why we brought in the return. Oh! Yeah, that's an interesting line. Bolt the Swift Spear to get it back with Lurrus. Anyways, I'm interested in killing this Arbor Elf, which makes just crazy amounts of mana. Don't kill the elf. Ah, damn the lag. He has enough mana anyway, I guess. Basically infinite mana any way you look at it. I'm also not doing anything with my spells. But no, that's a very fair point. Alright, let's just draw a card here. Yeah, because Lurrus does block the champion. No, it doesn't. It's a black creature. It does not block the champion. It's only partly white. Yeah. I usually catch myself on these things. Sometimes I don't. Exactly. Swing back, gain the life back. At least we're not potentially at a deficit. Hierarch, whatever. Windswept Heath. Okay, that was a card I didn't know about. Temple Garden is here. So they still have a Plains and an Unknown. No blocks. Or sorry, no attacks. So they're getting ready to block this, which I think prevents the lifelink, right? Mishra's Bauble. Oh, don't mind if I do. Let's take a look at what's on top of our library so we can potentially fetch it away or draw it. We have a Swift Spear on top. I'm not too hot on the Swift Spear. That's kind of whatever. What do we got on top now? Now we have a Wooded Foothills. Oh, come on, deck. I guess we just pass. Because, like, drawing Wooded Foothills, whatever. Yeah, Bauble was a great draw. It just so happens that the top of our deck wasn't going to get along. Anyway, that's okay. We'll keep on drawing cards. Eventually we'll get something good. We got Peatland here to draw another card, and we get another card for turn. So our hand will be refilled, restocked, ready to go. Looks like they still have that known Plains in hand. Okay, I think we just go ahead and draw here. Oh, what an excellent draw. We do lose the Lurrus, but we get to wipe the champion off the board. I don't know that we play it now, though, because I would rather just get the value out of the Bauble. Death Shadow, not bad. Yeah, sandbag it. I like that. Yeah, it is an instant. Let's see what we have on top. Actually, no, we have the fetch land. We can see what we have. We have Dismember. We got Lightning Bolts. I don't think we need the Dismember. Checking what they draw would also be pretty good. And I think I cast the return on their turn, right? So they get the opportunity to play into it. Okay, there's the planes. And they concede. Okay. One more game. I think we probably should have shocked ourselves. I was timid because our life total was low. You can't be a coward playing Death Shadow. Bring that life total down. Ooh, we should be playing Unravel because it hits the Heliod. That's one of the reasons it's there. It should definitely be in the 60 right now. That was an oversight. This is pretty close. I don't mind it. I'm going to try and draw that second land so we can pressure with our creatures. Thanks for speaking up, Hunter of House Daddy. Unravel should definitely be in the deck right now. Double Bobble. Ooh. Unfortunately, we don't have green mana yet for the Tarmogoyfs. But let's get that Swiftspear out. Okay, we'll target them now. They have a Path to Exile on top. And we'll set... Yeah, we have one for their end step. So we can Mishra's Bauble again then. No, we do not play Stomping Grounds in this deck anymore. When I switched from Hexdrinker to Knight of the Ebon Legion, I took out the Stomping Grounds for a third Nurturing Peatland. They have Prismatic Vista on top. We get Inquisition. Okay, so let's see here. We can Peatland for the Tarmogoyf this turn. Or we can Inquisition them. But if we Inquisition, we can't Shadow. If only we had Ghost Quarter. Ah, Ghost Quarter would be amazing right now. Well, back to Death and Taxes, I guess. Whew, they just have it all. God damn. I guess we get rid of Heliod, because that card is just impossible to deal with once it hits the battlefield. So thank you for the recommendation on that Inquisition. That was definitely well-timed. Okay, there's the Prismatic. And there's the Skyclave. Bye-bye, Swiftspear. And they have the Path to Exile for our Tarmogoyf. Oh, I guess they're just waiting to Vista for later. I don't know. Kozilek's Return, that'll be good later. I think I'm just going to play out one of my Tarmogoyfs and hold up Lightning Bolt here, and then we can look to Kozilek's Return very soon. And Parole, I definitely agree with getting those peatlands out quick as can be. I wanted to have access to red mana just in case I wanted to use it, but if possible, you want to put down the draw lands turn 1 so that you can get the most life loss out of it possible. A draw land played on turn 1 over the course of the game can lose you 4 or 5 life, whereas Fetch Shock is always only going to be 3. Nice. All right, let's see what they have on top. They have a champion? Oh, this Kozilek's Return is going to be nuts. All right, let's play Tarmogoyf. I guess we can play the Shadow, because then they'll because they only have Feeder and Champ, and Shadow will survive the Kozilek's Return. Getting Lurrus to hand, yep. I like this, though. Put up this defensive front, then they slam Auriok Champion, try and defend against our Death Shadow, we Kozilek's Return, wipe their board, and win the game. I think we're good. We'll see. Don't mind the Swift Spear here. Yup. Yup. So do we Lightning Bolt the Spike Feeder right now? I think so, right? Get it out of here. And then we can Swift Spear Kozilek's Return. Gotta kill the Conclave. No, Conclave dies to Kozilek's Return. We use the Lightning Bolt on the Spike Feeder. Yeah. I'm fine with that. That's true. If we killed the Conclave, they would have... That, yeah, you're right. Killing the Conclave would have been the better move then. Yeah. They gain 2 more life than they should have, so yeah, that's my bad. Woo! Okay, we got our play points back, or at least half of them anyways. Managed to beat the best deck in the format, but fell to What did we lose to? We lost a close match against Tron, and whatever. GG's, thank you. Yeah, getting them into top deck mode there, like having the returns. This is such an important card right now. If you're playing red, you almost have to play Kozilek's Return. Captain Cheeses, thanks for the follow, friend. Oh, thanks, Parole. Let's see here. I think actually that I would like to play one more league. And I know I have the Hex Drinkers, and I think I have a Stomping Ground in my collection. So let's see here. Do I have the Stomping Ground? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. I got 4 of them. Okay, so bring in Stomping Ground, take out Peatland, and we have 3 Hex Drinkers, so we take out the Knights. Okay. And we have Jund Shadow with Hex Drinker now.